I'm playing Madden 26 Superstar as one of pretty much my main, well, not my main one, but
It's on to a new week for Cleveland. And next on the schedule are the Ravens. It's a week where running backs may actually get more use as receivers instead.
not bad. So the reason why I decided to do pretty much Madden 26 Superstar, because monthly.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland. The Ravens offense ready to get started. The #1 team in the AFC to this point in the year. And the one we'll be watching is this man at running back. He had the game to end all games last week, did he not? I mean, every time we looked up, it seemed like he was in the end zone.
And let's face it, I didn't want to look up. I was enjoying what I was seeing on the field. Now, it's highly unlikely that he does it again. That type of a game, maybe a couple of touchdowns, I think that's within reach.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Here's Flacco. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
At their 48-yard line.
And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Here comes third and about a foot.
Brings up third down.
Flacco from midfield. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. They'll try and run for it. Makes a tackle, and he's got an alley. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
So,
Look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Now, the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the second quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space, and just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far. Here's 2nd and 10. Setting up to throw, Flacco. And that will be incomplete.
what?
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Right where they set him down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets... Again is
only done by 10.
As he trots onto the field. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people that will put more points.
He's established himself well. Now can they put more points up?
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Flacco. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Bootleg, Flacco. A quick throw, but
Then get the fuck out of the way, then, motherfucker.
they're all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. And this pass broken up.
Oh, that was a whole bunch of horse shit. I had that.
4th down. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. Now he's having himself a little bit of a banner game. His team right now, though, losing.
Needs a little bit of help, and I kind of equate it to a basketball game where you have the big score, and sometimes your strategy is, okay, he can go and have all his points.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there with his 19th.
So,
Look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily when you set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
I guess and he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it? And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
And the Browns, 1st down. Ready? 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Flacco. Toward the sideline, and And look at that catch, dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. John Harbaugh never shy about bringing out the red challenge flag, and he'll do so here. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll run on first down. Savage. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Passing play, Flacco. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, Savage. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Flacco off play action. That's to the pylon, incomplete.
Okay.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Cowboy 80.
Flacco. And that's going to be caught for Browns touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns are able to move back in front. He took the hit when he...
Yep.
Again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play, but sometimes it's okay to dream big because they
Focusing on the 4th quarter.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
And they've all been good so far. And this incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked.
Brings up 3rd down and
Flacco looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
that's good for a Browns 1st down.
Barring a flag, final play here for Flacco and company. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Halftime coming up. Let's get you past the half. So here are the Browns to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. 199 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Operating off play action. Flacco. Pass caught by Fannin. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
To pass, Flacco. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground. That last run going to move him over 200 yards rushing now in this game alone. to him on first down. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Browns are able to stretch out their lead. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. But you said 3 rushing touchdowns, and of course throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
Set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without
move.
saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Flacco. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for number 37. Incomplete. He was...
Look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something right.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on all the highlight shows, and you might even make a magazine cover or two.
And shedding him off down open field. Now look out. He's to the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 93 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This is good. Again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen, they see the blocks happen, they feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot. So no gain on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Savage. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's
Flacco fakes the give. Sets to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
intended for number 37. Incomplete.
Up by 10, but you want of that pass. But hey, fuck it.
Cleveland offense making their way out. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Don't worry, I will give it.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. There he goes again. He may go. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. 70 yards. And the Browns use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. So it's a high 5 for that one. His 5th rushing touchdown of the game as he draws ever nearer to potentially making a run at an NFL record.
410.
Browns offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Here's Flacco. Got an open man. It's David Njoku, the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it's second down.
It's now 2nd and 6. That's a 27-yard line.
Now Flacco. And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. The potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
He was covered by Jair Alexander.
Flacco from the gun. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Savage. Now he's into the clear again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
So,
Browns offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout. They'll start on the ground here, first down. And he'll get this to the 32.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
He gets this one to Johnson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Now he's loose again.
I'm gone. See you, bitch.
Touchdown. A big play there. 56 yards. And the Browns get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And hold on to that football and maybe heading to Canton after this one's over. That is the 7th rushing touchdown of the game. Something never before seen in the NFL.
That's it.
Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here. Flacco looking to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more.
57, Ravens 43.
Now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. 20. Shifts by at the 15. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that would just about put a capper on this game. Yet another touchdown run for him, and this one is going to put his name in the NFL record books. He's now set the new bar for most rushing touchdowns in a single game. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visited and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Browns, the win for them is number 6 on the year. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they fall.
Look.
All the hard work he's been putting in has not gone unnoticed. It has attracted the attention of one of the team's top players, who knows the importance of helping teammates take that next step.
Echo. Oh, man. Damn sneeze. Whew. So,
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Los.
so that guy I got, he got drafted out of Mizzou.
Working on a 3-game winning streak as they start play. And the focal point of the offense, as it's been all year, is this man at running back. Boy, he's been great as he just continues to rack up the yardage. I mean, he has had a phenomenal year.
To put it mildly, up over 1,600 yards for the season, that automatically guarantees what? That he averages over 100 yards a game. Those are truly special numbers coming from him.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Savage. And they'll get about 2 there to the 36. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's Capelli. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Savage. He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now a handoff up the middle. Savage. Still shedding tackles. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Browns are on the board first here in Vegas. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did something like that.
They'll give it 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now a give, right side. Savage. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 71 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And a dangerous throw there from the drop-off.
Okay.
Nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They run the counter. Savage fights through and now a crease. As they move it from the 22 to the 19.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead.
So, I'm not doing too bad. But I could do better.
Visitors offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he has made his presence felt in the ground game already in this first quarter. They might very well lean on him the rest of the way.
Nothing different.
They'll start this drive out of the ground. They'll get it across the 45. It'll be second down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
They'll keep it on the ground. Savage fighting through it. He's got space. And now the rookie screen. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. Doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And he's been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we'll see much more of him as this game goes along. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run. So from the 37, here's second and 3. Up the middle they go. Savage. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
How about that run? Picks up a first down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in full.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
Brings up second and 3. At the Raiders' 46-yard line.
Now again, right side, Savage. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. They'll come up now, third and 3.
It's third down and 4.
Now a handoff up the middle. Savage. And he's going to have a Browns first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on third and 3.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Go. Check. 70 Lions. Street.
Back to throw now on first down. This one complete to Jerry Jordan. He's tackling hard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 31-yard line.
Now again, right side, Savage. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
And the Browns first down.
Up the middle they go. Savage. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. From the 25, here's second and 6.
It's now second and 6.
Looking to throw. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
He's been dependable safety valve all game. He went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect. So the play results in no gain.
He's got his target. That's complete. He's still barreling through. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. A great play there. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Browns have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
So,
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. He's going to move past the 30. And all the way out to the 37-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now a handoff up the middle. Savage. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And he'll do a nice job here just to find his way back to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 41-yard line.
Here's Flacco. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Setting up the throw, Flacco. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Cleveland.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now again, right side. Savage. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
back it up.
They'll keep it on the ground. Savage. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. 3rd down, Flacco from the gun. Quick hit here, it's complete. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. So here are the Browns to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. Still moving. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now it's Flacco. Out quickly to Judy. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Now again, right side. Savage. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. They did a nice job there, holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
234 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
And the Browns first down.
On 1st down, Savage. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards there, the first down.
First down and 10 yards to go.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is
On now, that ties him with Priest Holmes and Sean Alexander for 2nd place all-time on the single-season list of rushing touchdowns.
And, partner, he now just sits one behind LaDainian Tomlinson's record of 28. We know LT's watching. We know he'd hate to lose his record, but we also understand he has great admiration for what this man's done, and he would be a worthy successor to the crown. LaDainian Tomlinson, one of the great players, one of the great people in the NFL.
The football going back over now to the Cleveland Browns. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its role.
Shedding the tackle, and it gives him some room. Jerry Jeudy, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
That could have been a huge play right there.
And the Browns are...
I'm back, probably.
The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
2nd and 1.
Now Flacco. And this one's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Got a man. It's Jeudy complete. And he's going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Not really much.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Flacco. He finds his man Johnson. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards.
And the Browns, first down.
Let's go.
They'll run on first down. Savage. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. They'll keep it on the ground. Savage. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he's going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A break from the ground game here. Flacco. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here now, 2nd and 4. Up the middle they go. Savage. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Passing play, Flacco. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. 3 touchdown passes now for Joe Flacco. And the Browns have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now,
heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball in the middle.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now, after the loss, they'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17. Now a handoff up the middle. Savage. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. And they'll bring it down after just a short pickup. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. And now the Browns coming out on the field. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. On 1st down, Savage. Nifty move. Breaks the tackle, now Allen. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That would go for 37 yards.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the middle count all day, and he'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll take this from the 9 and the 7. Line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Now a handoff working right. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now.
3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Browns continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth.
Oh, the fucking Ravens.
This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And he's been the focal point of this offense. And when you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably add that the offensive line play has also been stellar. And that's definitely been the case here.
Let's go. Take it.
Flacco looks to throw. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at 45. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
That's good for the Browns. First down.
Up the middle they go. Savage. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Back at his 48-yard line.
On third down, Savage. Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 51 yards. And the Browns just continue to roll. And that touchdown is going to establish a new record. His 29th rushing touchdown of the year, bettering the 28 of Hall of Famer LaDainian Tomlinson of the Chargers back in 2006. Cleveland offense making their way out. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. Savage. They juked him. And he's going to have a Browns first down. His good running gets into about the 44. And that is going to do it, folks. A number of runners have come close, but with that last run, he'll now surpass Eric Dickerson's all-time record of 2,105 yards rushing in a single season. And the celebrations will begin.
21,000.
This cements his place in NFL history. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them.
So, what I was saying earlier, before I got pretty much into the zone. This is Tyler Savage, drafted out of Missouri. Yeah. out of Missouri. And he is a fucking monster. 5'7", 248 pounds. Not like a fucking tank. But this thing is with pretty much that guy. Because I've been doing a whole lot of video lately. I've been doing pretty much High on Life, the DLC. Still pretty much stuck on that one part, but I would eventually figure out. I'm stuck on one part on Uncharted the first one where you are basically doing, let's say, vampires, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. But tomorrow, we'll be doing some Fortnite Rocket Racing. Trying to get level up on that, so I get a little bit more in the battle pass. Also, I'm working on doing a new character on my rise. That is, I think, you're a fucking monster. 6'7", about 848. Out of definitely a way that as Luke said, and how it is. So, so yeah. Once I'm out of the do so that correct. So one plays. So 7-3, 7-3-1. So,
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed. We're ready for football at Huntington Bank Field here in Cleveland. Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving Celebration Weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Cleveland Browns. Across from him, it's Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win. Seen the football quite a bit here in this first half. Such an integral part of this offense. They'll start this next drive. 1st and 10. On the ground, here's the former Heisman Trophy winner. He managed to get 2, maybe
Former
3
Heisman Trophy winner. Hell.
there to bring him down.
Well, I did win the Heisman Trophy
Here is 2nd and 6.
with him, with Tyler Savage 4 times.
They'll stick with him again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down for Thursday.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing, Flacco. Open man, right side. He's got it. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Browns 1st down.
Dang.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the 43. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Ain't that Bosa.
2nd and 6.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
Okay.
Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
And dropping Judy.
From the shotgun, here is Flacco.
Gotcha, bitch. Fuck yeah.
Jerry Judy. Touchdown Cleveland. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a few.
Look there at the 1st quarter numbers, and now trying to add to those as this next drive begins with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, up the sideline to the 40, angling to the sideline, inside the 35, and he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last. The right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley. He took it.
The touchdown run on the previous drive, and they'll take over here, trying to extend the lead. It's 1st and 10.
Break. Reload.
They'll begin here on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Flacco. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here we go, set. Bravo 80.
On 3rd down, here's Flacco. In the middle, he's got his man complete. They get 16 on that connection. 1st down, Cleveland.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now they'll run. It's a counter.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the In football, everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Flacco to throw on second down. And he is taken down.
Oh,
A big
shit.
gain on that one. Great way for them
I
to
thought I
end this
dropped it.
opening quarter.
Fuck.
So after one, it's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second, Browns in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Big alert! Big alert! 19!
Flacco. That's to the end zone, but they cannot.
Okay.
It's incomplete. Go again.
My
from
question
the 3.
is-
It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just
So-
have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly
It was
what this team has
interesting.
been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Because with my last pretty much video of this, I did pretty much I did pretty much my pretty much cop pretty much how pretty much Las Vegas Raiders should actually go towards of the draft and taking full advantage of their 1st round pick, number 1 pick in the upcoming draft. And I say, get their future quarterback, and then pretty much build around him in the first few rounds, first couple rounds, if they don't get pretty much more picks in the 1st round. If they got more picks in the 1st round, go with pretty much a stud at protecting your quarterback. And then pretty much get a few key guys and pretty much in like the tight end spot or the wide receiver spot or pretty much a dual threat halfback who can pretty much be a threat in pretty much like the power run, and he can also pretty much view out of the backfield and make a few guys miss. So halfback, quarterback, the first round, third pick, obsolete. Then pretty much, if they got a few extra picks, the first, I'm saying halfback, the second. Then pretty much, if they got any others, the first round, wide receiver. Then pretty much, if they got after pretty much wide receiver and after halfback, start building pretty much around the quarterback, making sure pretty much they can actually keep him upright. Yeah. Or if they don't see anybody, but I bet pretty much a lot of people are going to be studying pretty much who they can get and who they should get.
Browns offense and their running back getting
With
ready
the
to
Browns,
and he's been a big
I'm
component
seeing
of the passing game
if
so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense will need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now.
if they can pretty much maybe go around Shador Sanders. Yeah, go right ahead. See what he can do. I see go pretty much see what Senor do pretty much during the regular season. He doing actually pretty damn good for the pretty much regular season. I think if they would we'll put pretty much
already surpassed the 100-yard mark on the ground. I think we can say he's well on his way to 200.
If they want to put Senor in during like the pretty much not the mid-season part, but the mid-season part, they would have had pretty much a little bit better chance. Ending it strong, maybe making it a wild card game probably. But they didn't want to pretty much put
off the bootleg. Here's Flacco. Very quick throw there, but
I think they didn't want put too much Senor in pretty much bad spot. I get that. Yeah, but Cleveland wasn't doing shit.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
Wasn't doing shit.
It's a Browns first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with the lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And to move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
But I'm saying they would have made it a little bit more interesting if they would have put Senor in Shinoran a little bit sooner than later.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Here's the run. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now from the 9, it'll be second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he will score again. Touchdown, Cleveland. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. Full first half touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize.
Oh well, fuck it. But I guess we will see what happens come when it comes next season with Cleveland. But I'm really interested in seeing what Las Vegas would do. Because a lot of teams with the pretty much like a bad losing record, they usually come out pretty damn strong at the beginning of the season. Usually.
On that one, it'll set up third down.
Usually, but ain't it gonna happen.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. A big hole. He's to the 40, to the 20. And he is unstoppable. He goes all the way. 74 yards. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
But my thing is with pretty much everything that is going on in Las Vegas, they really need to pretty much take advantage of pretty much the first round pick, what they got. But if they don't take advantage of that first round pick and don't get somebody pretty much like get pretty much a future, like not like a future MVP, but like a future MVP runner-up. Oh, finally, hell.
Second and 10. Flacco. This is running downfield by Judy. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2.
But I'm saying if Las Vegas don't take advantage of the first round pick, they are going to be fucked. They are.
and 10. Here is Flacco. Second down and 3.
Gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Operating from the gun, it's Flacco. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Go check. Riggs. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Flacco to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got inside the 15. They get 22 yards there. First down. What a weekend it's been already in the NFL. 3 games on Thanksgiving, the Black Friday game in Philadelphia. All part of the league saluting the legendary John Madden. This now known for the entire week for us at EA Sports with great pride as the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. What a great time to honor a great man, his legacy in football. John gave so much of himself through this game, through coaching on the field and broadcasting, touched generations of NFL fans. No one more deserving of being honored than John. And it will finally be brought down at the Niners' 26-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's first and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels.
But
Defending a goal-to-go situation, they need to step up here and get a stop.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
And he turns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Third and goal.
Smash. 70 Lion. Check smash. Check smash.
He'll try and throw. Here's Flacco. It is run in the end zone. Touchdown, Browns. With that, he joins Gale Sayers and Alvin Kamara, players in the Super Bowl era with 6 touchdowns in a single game. Browns offense. And their running back set to go once more. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. Now a run on first down. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Browns first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Our throw
Ouch.
right side falls incomplete.
the splits.
They'll run on second down. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
A third down to try to get it on the ground.
Oh well.
The 23-yard line. A 2-yard gain.
Well, 59-21.
Browns
To
offense
20.
ready to take over once again. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. He works free, right side. He's inside the 30. Inside, and he will go all the way. Incredible run. 77 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. And with that, NFL history, that's the record. 7 touchdowns in one game.
Again. But
now it's the Browns' turn as they get set to take over again on offense. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They'll try the right side this time. Lots of space. Past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Taking down 21. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Play action. Here is Flacco. This pass caught by Judy.
Judy.
Jerry Judy. Touchdown to Cleveland. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year.
Yes, sir.
Greg in the end zone again. Browns offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats.
So
it has all been on display throughout. Trying to start on the ground. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Stoppage here. One of the 49ers is down. That
so that made it different what I
in a
did
one-sided game.
throughout.
They'll stick with him again. First down and more inside the 40. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Browns. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown in the second half. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game.
The Browns offense ready for this next possession. They'll operate from their own 3-yard line as they try to put something together here on this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brought down that is on the 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Stephanie.
On the toss, they'll run. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. 14.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10.
Let's go.
Now a handoff, running right. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
Brought down back at the 32.
There's a handoff out of the gun. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. It is 3rd and 10.
3rd and 9.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Browns offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll start out, 1st down and 10.
Ready.
Now again, up the middle. Nice job pushing through the tackler. Gain about 3. 2nd down.
Made at the 21-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll stay on the ground. He's got another 1st down and more. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10-yard line. Handoff here, up the middle. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 31, here is 2nd and a couple.
Here we go.
Elgin on the ground. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cleveland. Can you believe this performance? That is his 9th touchdown of the game.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set. They're fortunate for them. They've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
No.
The Browns offense makes their way back
at my own
to the field for their next possession. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8. From the 20, here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. Third down and 3.
Go!
Now Flacco. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jerry Judy. Touchdown, Brown. Browns offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. To the ground, a first down run. He gets free. Accelerating toward midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to go all the way. An electrifying run. 84 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Go ahead and one more of this sick total. His 10th touchdown of the game. The dog pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one.
So, on that note, guys, I'm gonna call it. And so, see you guys.